Extraordinary story out of the US today about a chemical called Chlormequat. Now, you can't use this here in Australia. To use it is against the food regulations. But over in the US, it's used widely on grains, products in particular, such as oats, which then come through in cereal and porridge, etc. This particular chemical has been linked to reduced fertility, altered fetal growth, delayed puberty, etc. It has, in a survey, been found in 80% of American people. And you have to ask the question, if this one particular chemical is getting through, and in America, clearly they have no regulations against using it, it can be used in imported foods, etc., etc., how many others might there be floating around that we don't know?
Mate, I need an hour-long special of just me talking it down the barrel on that. But this is something that was marched out in the 1940s. It started. There was a whole chemical program on our food. Anyone can research this. It's not any kind of conspiracy theory. They started using this. For heaven's sake, this highly toxic agricultural chemical that we're talking about tonight, they spray it on not just oats, but other grains so that it can't bend and therefore is easier to harvest. They don't give a flying rip about you and me, okay? That is why it falls to us to do our own homework. Why is something like this even allowed into our food? It shouldn't be. It clearly says reduced fertility, altered fetal growth, delayed puberty. Many of those are easily provable now if you simply look at the Western nations' demographics, especially the reduced fertility. It is eye-wateringly low. No one's doing a thing about it, and no one's talking about what might be resulting, what is causing this. And of course, one of the most powerful things we ever put in our mouths is food. Food is the most powerful drug you will ever give yourself. And if it's not healthy, it's not grown properly, or it's massively just processed, which is 99% of what you pick up at the grocery store, this is the lifestyle that they've encouraged. And now people are not only malnutritioned, but when you think you're eating something healthy, like, oh, it's grains, oh, it's oats, Quaker's oats. Who would ever think that Quaker's oats are going to be detrimental to your health? And there it is. They also showed that throughout the years, the increase in how much they were picking up of this very toxic chemical grew exponentially. So whoever's been spraying it or using it in the foods that they're making has just started using it a hell of a lot more.